Chad here with Purple Collar Life. In today's video, I take on my springtime nemesis. You saw in the previous video, I unplowed the driveway. That did get some of the gravel that was stuck in the snow back into the driveway where it melted. But you can see I've still got a lot of gravel here in the yard, and I hate raking it in the springtime. So today we're going to use the backpack blower, the Stihl BR800. See if it's powerful enough to blow this gravel back into the driveway to keep me from having to hand rake it all. I hate raking. Before we go too far in this video, I want to say our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in the Ukraine. We do have followers from the Ukraine. We also have acquaintances from the Ukraine. So I want to make sure we give our best wishes to all of you. Know that you are in our thoughts and prayers in this time of conflict. And if you are one of our faithful followers wondering if there's a way you can help out the people of the Ukraine, there is. At the end of this video, Jennifer and I will talk to you about a way that we think you can help out the people in need. So you may not be able to tell, but I'm actually in the spot of the yard where when I was unplowing, I really rutted it up. Well, I've used my muck boots and I've fixed a lot of that just by pressing down on it here. You can see it's full of water, really easy to smooth back out. I'll tell you, when Jennifer pulled in the driveway that night after I unplowed, she was not happy about the ruts in the yard. So I'm glad that in this warmer weather, I'm kind of able to massage it back into regular yard here and get rid of that big rut. Now let me show you how much gravel is in the yard. You can see that's a lot. And that's going the whole way along the driveway here. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 feet into the yard. Look at that pile of gravel. You can see we're probably about 6 feet from the actual driveway over here to this pile of gravel. So we're going to use that backpack blower. Hopefully it's powerful enough to blow these stones back into the driveway. Let's give it a go. I did already start this up and let it warm up, so it should be pretty easy to start now. If you've been like us and using a handheld blower, they work great, especially the good Stihl ones. But if you've been holding off on a backpack blower, wait no longer. This thing is amazing. Well, that Stihl backpack blower worked really good. You can see it got all the rocks out of here. If you recall, it was a pile. You really probably couldn't even have done it with a rake. You would have needed a shovel. The backpack blower did it all. You can see though, once I got down here in the ditch, not only did it blow the rocks, but it blew some water out. So the gravel is all wet there just from the power of the blower. You may even see some speckles on the screen of the camera because there were some times that it was pushing water so far, it was back to where you guys are with the camera. A couple other notes, if you've got any areas of sod that are weak, it'll lift the sod right up off the ground when you're using the blower that close. So you've got to be mindful of that. Any rocks that were squished down into the ground, I had to use my toe to kind of kick them up out. Otherwise, this would just keep pushing over top of them. And I would have prepared a little bit better in the fall and mowed this shorter. It would have been much easier to blow the rocks out. Well, I wasn't sure it would work, but now we know not only does the 800 blow leaves, it blows rocks. You have to go kind of slow at it, back and forth, so you don't tear that sod up, but it will push the rocks. You can see there's a pretty good sized rock right here. This was one that was blocking the airflow, so I picked it up by hand. But you can see that thing, turn it sideways, it's about the size of my hand, so a pretty good sized rock. Now this is gonna be my go-to method for getting those stones out of the yard. The key will be to get them out before the grass starts growing. So thank you for that suggestion. Stay tuned for more information about how you can help some people from the Ukraine. And if this video informed or entertained you, we'd appreciate if you give us a thumbs up. Helps out the video, helps out the channel, and it lets us know you enjoyed the content. And I want to let you know that YouTube statistics show us that 95% of the people that watch our videos are not subscribed. So we'd really appreciate if you're one of those people that really enjoy Purple Collar Life, but you have not yet clicked that subscribe button, we'd love to have you click the button. Follow us along with our outdoor adventures here in Northwest Pennsylvania. Again, if you're wondering what this backpack blower is, it's the Stihl BR800 X Magnum. It's our first ever backpack blower. We went for a long time with a handheld blower, which was amazing compared to raking. But once you get a backpack blower, it's a huge step up in performance. It makes moving leaves and evidently moving rocks much more efficient. Look at this nice clean area. You can tell not only are there no rocks, but there's no leaves in this area that I was blowing. Right here you can see one of the pieces of sod I actually got underneath and kept picking up with the blower. Don't want Jennifer to see that. That'll be another thing that she'll notice and say I was just out playing. So I mentioned earlier in the video that we'd be talking about a way that you can help out some Ukrainian families. So I wanted to bring Jennifer here in the video with us. We have, I guess, a friend of a friend of a friend. His name is Max, and he is actually from Ukraine. He and his wife moved here a number of years ago, and they, of course, still have family and friends in the Ukraine. So his current situation is that he's trying to help 7 families get out of the Ukraine into Poland. Some of them come here who are able to live with him, and some of them he's trying to find other places they can live. But one of the things he started to help with that situation is he has an Amazon wish list. I'll put that Amazon list down in the description below. Just to note, those are not Amazon affiliate links. There's nothing for the channel from those links. This is strictly to help out Max and his efforts to help out his friends and family from the Ukraine. And Jennifer, you've used the Amazon list. Can you explain a little bit about how it works, how you order from there, how you choose where to ship it?
Did you say about how Max is going to be doing work at the house?
In a future video, you'll actually see Max on one of our videos. He'll be talking a little bit about his story. He's going to be doing some work for us here at the house. More about that probably late April, early May.
So the wish list that Max has on is actually not stuff that is directly helping the 7 families that he's trying to get out of the Ukraine. He has family and friends who are fighting, but he is trying to help get their wives and children out of the country. But this list, if you click on that link that Chad said, is actually items that are being sent and organized to the refugees and the people fleeing their homes. The #1 products on that list, baby formula, baby food, and bleed stop are some of the top ones on there. And if you choose to order and send something that Max is organizing, it is shipped directly to him. You just have to choose his name in the delivery options.
So when you put the items in your cart and you choose ship to, it'll show Max as one of the options.
It does keep his address private, but it has his name.
Okay. So if you've been looking for a way that you can help out, I know there's a lot of different ways to help, but one of the things you could do if you're interested is go down to the description, find that Amazon link. I'll put it pretty close to the top of the description. You can click on that, see what items are on Max's wish list, and he'll make sure they get to the right people and help out where they can. So thank you for your help. A little bit more serious side of the Purple Collar life here in an effort to help with the struggles overseas. So you can see on this side of the driveway, got lots more opportunity to use the backpack blower and get all that gravel back into the driveway, unless
Did it work?
Jennifer wants to rake it.
Did the backpack blower work?
It did.
Did you tell them that I was not happy with your un-plowing idea?
I did.
Did you tell them that your mother was also not happy? And my mother and any friends that drove by and saw it?
You think friends who drove by could see the small rut in the yard from my tractor?
How about the friend who's pulled in the driveway?
I bet they were.
And all the friends that I explained and told about and watched your video also agreed that un-plowing is not wife friendly.
I think un-plowing will really take off in future years. The key will be just to un-plow from the driveway, not the yard.
Although you did seem to do a good job fixing that rut today, so I don't know how you did that, but
It's in the video. You'll see it when you watch it.
okay.
But you can see here, here's an opportunity for some un-plowing. We do still have some snow with gravel in it.
Yeah. That is a lot of gravel.
Isn't that a lot of gravel?
That's way more gravel than usual. Did you plow more this year than usual? Push it back farther?
No.
Or did we just get more snow?
No, it's just the first snow was heavier, so all the rocks stayed in it.
I like the Scooby-Doo or the dog method where you just bend down and you take the rocks and you throw them.
Demonstrate.
No, absolutely not.
All right, thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you again the next time.